Alright, hey guys, Pax, welcome back to another Pokemon Pocket video. So a recent article just came out in regards to Dina's financial results, and it seems like they are using Pokemon TCG Pocket as a scapegoat. So as you can see, props to Unite Vids for bringing this to my attention. Dina announced that its Q1 financial results for the game business experienced a significant decrease in both revenue and profit. The company stated that the main factor behind these fluctuations is Pokemon TCG Pocket. While the average monthly active users during the same period last year was 39 million, it significantly dropped to 23 million in the current quarter. In response, the company plans to implement multi-layered measures including events and promotions to work towards improving login frequency, retention rates, and overall user activity. And as for the original article, here it is. It's translated from Japanese. But yeah, as you can see, sales are down 33%, down to 12.1 billion yen, which is roughly 76,411,560.50 cents, give or take around there. Segment profit down 60%, down to 3.8 billion yen. Dina promises a multi-layered approach, including events, promotions, improved login frequency, same thing as stated before. Once again, being very vague. Yes, just something to appease the shareholders pretty much. Now, when looking at the numbers, it still seems somewhat very profitable. Overall, Dina as a company still makes a net profit of 19 billion yen, but obviously a decline in profit, in retention rate, in overall sales is not good. So it's very much an eye-opener for Dina, which I mean, what do you expect? Like, as a person who's been playing this game for day one, it's been very lackluster. Like, the first 3 months were cool with the new events and stuff, like Emblem event, being an absolute grind fest. Wonder Pick event was still rather new. Outbreak event, pretty cool as well. But after like 5 months, it just gets very stale. Same thing, same repetition, which is why I feel like most people do quit this game. Like, overall, there's really not much to do. Aside from PvP, solo battles, which feels very much like a grind fest. Again, it's a huge wake-up call, but it should have happened literally a year ago. I feel like after a while, they grew kind of content with what they have. It wasn't until like last year, at the end of last year, where they're like, okay, we're gonna take steps to improve the game, but very slowly in increments, and be very vague on what we're about to add. Because keep in mind, earlier this year, there was an article going over the loss in retention rate in regards to Pocket, and yeah, because of that, Dina kind of counteracted that with adding more quality of life features. Also random battles, yeah, just like slightly tweaking how the game works. Now they're making ranked more casual, making so that you cannot derank anymore. So they're definitely taking steps, but again, very slow, which again is very annoying. When Series C comes out, they better just drop freaking, I don't know, Pocket 2.0, you know? Rework the whole system, rework the UI, freaking add dark mode. Everybody's been asking. People would come back. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if people come back if they add dark mode. That's it. Absolute cinema. But currently, it doesn't feel like they're trying. You know, like that's the main issue. But yeah, looking at this, I really hope that they do stick to their word. Also, roll these updates out a lot faster than usual. Like, imagine tomorrow they release another statement saying like, okay, we'll promise a new PvP, overall more enticing events, and we'll roll it out by winter 2028. Imagine they make a post like that. I don't want to jinx it, but that is very much Dina's MO, which I mean, yeah, please don't. But yeah, this is a good solution in my opinion. I'm kind of scared though, because there is an easy way for them to increase profit. I feel like Dina could easily increase profit by adding more microtransactions, which yeah, I don't think people are really down for. Or even adding like new accessories. Like, you can get this new like animated accessory, but you have to spend like $5-10 more to get it. I don't want Pocket to go down that route. Personally, I really love how free-to-play friendly the game already is, and I feel like focusing on the game, focusing on content is far better than focusing on monetization. So it really is up to Dina. They could easily just milk this because it's Pokemon, man. People are going to spend money no matter what. Please do not go down the Pokemon Masters route, because keep in mind, Pokemon Masters is also created by Dina. I don't know if things have changed. Let me know in the comments below if things have changed. But I remember playing this upon release. Didn't play it too much, I'll be honest. I played it for like 2 or 3 days until I ended up quitting. But this article right here compares Pokemon Masters currency to Pokego's currency, Pokecoins. So Pokecoins can be earned completely in-game. If you don't want to spend a single dollar on Pokemon Go, you can still have battles in gym to earn coins needed for necessary supplies. Pokemon Masters, however, draws a clear line between paid currency and earned currency. If you don't have paid currency, you can't even participate in certain pools. Once again, I don't know much about the current state of the game. Maybe they changed things, made it more lenient. Yeah, again, let me know in the comments below, but please do not go down this route. Imagine they release like Mega Latios EX, like a very good broken Latios EX, but you have to like buy the premium subscription, or you have to buy a mini battle pass to get it. Kind of like how Pokemon Go does mini battle passes. Like they have their main battle pass for the month, as well as like mini battle passes throughout the month as well. Please don't do that. But I wouldn't be surprised like after like a year from now, we have like mini battle passes per season as well, just to maximize monetization. I can very much see Dina doing that once again, but yeah, kind of digressing, but at the same time kind of staying on topic. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this overall issue. What should Dina do to make this game far better? I feel like it's very obvious. I've made videos in the past going over examples of like what they should make, fix the UI system, add more like interesting UIs, like replay mode will be pretty nice. Overhauling PvE, which they are planning to do. They did mention towards the 2nd anniversary of this game, they are planning to overhaul the PvE system, so hopefully that will be much better than the current one. And speaking of which, if you guys don't know, after these overhauls take into effect, you cannot do the previous solo battles that you can currently. So the ones that are in the game right now, they will be completely gone. Just out of the game. You can't complete the missions anymore. So with that being said, I suggest completing all of them now if you haven't done so. But yeah, with that being said, just to end off the video, I'm going to be looking at the community's reactions. So just looking down at the comments on Twitter as well as on Reddit. You used to open this app at least 3 times per day to complete all the quests. Now I rarely open it. It was fun for a while, but it lacks features that would keep me coming back. Exactly. This is from the Greninja CEO himself. When Greninja is saying how lackluster this game is, you know there's an issue. Greninja is quite possibly the face of the Pocket meta, just being absolutely meta relevant ever since upon release. So yeah, listen to the CEO himself. I was a daily player with about 1 to 2 hours per day, but now I only enter to open the packs. I've heard people say that like they like this style for Pocket, like a little game you can play on the side, like when you're like taking a shit or something. Doesn't require your attention too much, which I do get, but at the same time, again, more content is more content. It's very much appreciated. Make pull rates better, universal pack points, more hourglasses, no trade restrictions, dark mode, yeah, better premium pass rewards, better events, new events. So most of these I actually stated in my previous video going over what they should add to the game. Specifically universal pack points, pull rates they could adjust a bit more. I don't know if it's just me, but I would love for them to make 4 diamond rarity cards much more easier to get. I definitely pull far more 1-star gold cards than 4 diamond rarity cards. Again, maybe it's just me, your mileage may vary. For whatever reason, 4 diamond rarity cards as well as 3 diamond rarity cards are the hardest to pull for me. Definitely, like looking at the premium pass, it's definitely worth it. Essentially you're getting like what, like 30 packs a month basically when you purchase the premium pass, as well as a bit more items, hourglasses, stuff like that. Also the promo card. At the same time, they can very much add more to make it more worthwhile, more enticing. They could maybe add an exchange ticket. Like imagine they add like an EX exchange ticket in which you can exchange for any EX in the game. Current ones, old ones, anyone you want. That'd be pretty cool to have. Just making it more worth it. Unlock the level cap. Give a little amount of shine dust after every match. Improve RNG. Add new events. Players will join automatically, learn from Supercell. I'm assuming in terms of RNG, it's in regards to packs. Imagine it is like, they're like, okay, improve RNG. Lucky Ice Pop, 75% chance to pop off. Like, to get heads. That'll be freaking interesting, I'll be honest. But yeah, level cap, I really don't get why they do this. They should at least like make it like 20, you know? Instead of like doing plus 10. Like, when the game came out, it was 50. Series B came out, they increased the level cap to 60. I wouldn't be surprised once Series C comes out, they're gonna increase it to 70. But they should do it a bit more. Again, 20 level increments seems fair, especially if you're a huge whale. Personally, I'm not much of a whale. I'd say like I'm more so a dolphin. And I got to level 60 like 4 months ago. And also keep in mind, the only way you can get the rewind watches are from leveling up. So once you run out and you're level 60, that's it. Like you have to wait until they add more levels. And then looking at Reddit's response to the article. It's what they deserve for being so lazy and thinking the brand name will carry them forever. Once again, as I mentioned, Dina's being way too lenient, way too lax with how they're handling this game. Although at the same time, we don't know the full picture. We don't know all the limitations in regards to on what Dina can do with this game. They might need pre-approval from the Pokemon company before rolling out these updates. Once again, it's all speculation. I doubt they're gonna reveal that anytime soon if there are, like their contract with Pokemon, unless it gets leaked, of course. So yeah, it's either that or they're just extremely lazy, which I mean, it can be either or at this point. Yeah, most of these comments are saying the same thing as Twitter, bored of the game, bored of the same feeling packs, bored of the same events on repeat, bored of the same decks. My only real complaint is that the AI cheating is just obnoxious, especially in Random Expert, though I seem to be having a strangely easier time this expansion. I don't know if this is actually confirmed, Maybe it's just like confirmation bias, or like, oh yeah, AI has insane luck, I have shit luck, so it's obviously the AI's fault. But don't get me wrong, I hate the random battles. I hate how annoying it is to do. Because of this, yeah, they should drop the stupid win consecutively mission. It pisses me off. I mean, 5 wins I don't think is that bad, but 10 wins is insane. Granted, I mean, looking at the reward, I'm pretty sure the reward is only like, what, 12 trade hourglasses? So unless you're like hard into trading, it's not really it doesn't really bother you too much, at least for me. If it was pack hourglasses, it'll be far more annoying. Like, imagine it's like after completing 10 consecutive wins, you get like, what, like 24 pack hourglasses? I'd be annoyed. I'd be like, okay, like I would actually want to grind it, but really, for me at least, there's really not much incentive to go for 10 consecutive wins. The last 2 months, I haven't really gone for that, but still, it kind of annoys me. I'm very much a completionist, at least when it comes to this game, so yeah, man, at least drop it, man. Make it 5 wins. Losing is a normal part of playing and can't be avoided even with the best decks. Exactly. You could be using the most meta deck. You see a video saying like, oh, this deck is broken, it's huge. You brick. You can still brick with any deck. You brick, opponent gets like the best setup turn 1, turn 2, you're dead. So, and that's it. You could be like on 9 wins. That one battle, just like that, you have to do 10 more. So yeah, it's annoying. That's basically this game in a nutshell. This can also correlate to ranked as well, because in ranked, I've definitely had battles, I've definitely had matches where I've gone on like a 7 loss streak, and it just demotivates you to play the game. Just like put the phone down, go out, touch grass, play some Pokemon Go, like do something else with your life. It kind of gives you that feeling, and Dina's obviously aware about that, which is why of course they are removing, as I mentioned before, deranking. When you lose a match in ranked from this season onwards, you will lose 0 points. So you could go on like a 10 loss streak, but it's not that bad because you can gain that back in 1 match. You can still get a net gain after playing 10 matches, losing 10 times, win once, you have a net gain of 10. So yeah, that's their way to counteract that, because ranked is interesting, man. Oh, here we go. My biggest gripe is how effing slow the app is, and the many millions of menus and input lag makes me want to quit every time. Yes! Again, fix the UI. Like, that's the biggest thing they could do. They really messed up with the UI. Like, I don't know who tested it. Like, was it really like quality assurance, like a playtester? Because at first it was manageable somehow, but after like playing this game for over a year, it just gets so annoying. Like, just going from tab to tab, going to the menu takes like 10 to 15 seconds, no matter what device you're using. Like, I've had 3 devices. One of them, I have an iPad I got last year. It can barely run this game. I don't know if it's just the iPad, but for whatever reason, like, it runs fine any other game, but for Pocket specifically, it's just dying. And you could use the excuse to get a better iPad, but at the same time, not everybody has a good device, you know? Like, not every mobile player has like the best handheld out there. And even with like the low mode, like low quality 30 FPS, it still runs like crap, this game. So this is probably the biggest change they could make, in my opinion, because that's the first thing people notice when they play the game is the UI. If it's sluggish, people would lose interest. A lot of people are definitely bothered on the game's performance. I know that some people might not be bothered. Like, I know there's people who I have a friend who plays like Baldur's Gate, like FPS games at like 20-30 FPS, and he's fine with that. Like, he doesn't really notice it. There are people like that, which personally I can't relate. I'm like, what the heck, man? Majority of players, yeah, they have an issue with this. Like, I'd say like probably like 99% of players. But yeah, anyways, that is the video. Once again, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my yapping, my 2 cents, my 2 yens. How much is 2 yens? I don't know what I'm saying right now. 2 yens is 0.013 cents. So yes, enjoy my 0.013 cents. Once again, make sure to like and subscribe. It will be very much appreciated if you do. Got a few more videos planned in the near future, so please stay tuned. And yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys on my next one. Peace.